Yeah? Okay. Hey guys, welcome to our new little cast to the glory of God. I have a different cameraman. I actually have a camera woman today. Abigail is behind the camera because it is Monday morning. You'll see that there are a whole bunch of dishes behind me. There's a baby behind me too. But there's a whole bunch of dishes behind me because we haven't done our dishes yet today. Because we just got up. Mark had to have fasting blood work this morning, just normal. He has a doctor's appointment this week, and so the doctor usually has him do fasting blood work beforehand. So he went to get that done. I am making apple crisp because I had that bowl of apples. So I'm cutting apples up really, really thin. And then I'm going to make a topping for them. So, no, I'm going to do that. You can stand next to me though. So we have a busy day today. I still got the cold thing going on, but other people are feeling better. During the course of the video, you'll probably hear some coughing and stuff. Hi, how are you? Josiah had a rough night because of some seizures, but he's doing better this morning. Oh, we have a baby that's upset. And what else was I going to say? Oh, we have a bunch of appointments this week. Today we have at least this one and the girls' heavy chiropractor.
Oh, yeah.
And then Gideon hurt his foot the other day, so we're going to go see Dr. Silly Socks. That's what our doctor always wears, 2 different colored socks. So the kids call him Dr. Silly Socks.
Even if his name is Dr.
We have to go see Dr. Silly Socks, right? So that we can so we can get his foot checked out. When I was at the doctor last week for Elisha, I just asked, "Hey, Gideon stepped on his foot wrong. How long should we wait?" He said, "Wait till Monday. If he's still walking funny, bring him in." So I'll have to call today to see when they want to see him. So anyway, we'll be back in a little bit to show you how to make the topping. Okay, I'm still cutting up apples. And Abigail's going to cover our apples. What are you going to put on them, Abigail?
Brown sugar.
Right. So put some brown sugar in. Is it hard?
Hard to push.
Hard to push?
So you have to push it.
No.
I felt it. I love.
Oh, and I said in the last video that Mark went to get his blood drawn. That means he took Naomi because Naomi's the driver. So you won't hear her in any of these videos right now because she's there with him. That last apple I did, so these were the apples I bought on the challenge, except for one apple that had been sitting here since before the challenge. Last apple was really soft, but it's going into apple crisp too. So Abigail's going to cover those apples in brown sugar. Wait.
Sticky from the red sugar.
Oh, okay. She's going to cover those in brown sugar and cinnamon and some butter. Is that ready to get the butter out?
Butter?
We just put butter in the pan that we're going to cook this in, so that the bottom of the pan will be greased. And
is it dry butter?
I'm going to get it out because we have little people around.
Okay, you get it up. So I'm talking.
Okay.
How much cinnamon? Where did my... Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Cinnamon. Oh, baby. You guys stay away.
I'm coming over.
Hi.
Hot butter.
Hot butter. Hot.
So the hot butter is going on to the apples.
No.
And guys, I'm not using a recipe for this. This is just out of my own mind. My own concoction from the things that I have. So, I'm going to continue adding apples and we will show you after this gets mixed up. She's going to add a bunch of cinnamon to it.
A bunch of cinnamon.
Is that open? Oh, you need to open it. So, how is everyone doing on this wonderful day? I sent Josiah to get dressed, so he's getting himself dressed. Did you want to tell the camera something? I realized after we turned the camera off, you wanted to say something. Go ahead.
So, because I had lots of seizures last night, I didn't sleep very much.
Nope, he didn't. So he's tired today. Meaning some of the rest of us are tired too. Right?
I'm not.
Yeah.
So then we've got multiple appointments and stuff. So we'll try to get rest between those. No, keep your hands away. So Abigail's still trying to open the cinnamon. Can you do it or do you need help?
I need to get that up.
We can do it. We can do it. We do have a boy here, but he's playing with the baby right now. So. Like a big boy. We have lots of boys here, but a big boy who can help us play with the baby right now. There you go. Okay. So I think I'll do one more apple. That's good. I'll put more on top of, like, in the topping. Okay, now you need a fork or something to mix it.
I got a fork right here.
And also we're using oats.
Yes, we're gonna use oats. And when we eat this, people will have a chance to put yogurt on top if they want to. That's not a necessary part of breakfast, but if they want to, we have some yogurt that we're not.
I don't want to.
We don't have enough yogurt to make another batch of granola.
I don't
So
want to.
you don't want to. You don't need to have yogurt. So mix it all up till it looks good, so you can see what that looks like. Sorry, the apple cutting is a little hard. The skins are a little soft, so that knife doesn't want to go through very well. I probably need to sharpen the knife, but I don't like sharpening knives. That's a Daddy or Naomi job, and they're not here. So. Are you eating all this?
That's I know how to sharpen knives.
Did you want one of these?
You also. Yeah. They're not eating the core.
What?
They're just eating the
edges.
Oh, sorry.
What? Nope, Grandma's working today. We'll see her later.
You don't want people to think that we're feeding them.
We're feeding them what? Okay, so all I'm doing to these is I cut off the sides. I'm making sure that I have the core part out, the hard inside part out, and then we're just cutting them up. Not doing anything fancy. Well, yes, they all got a little slice while you were doing this. So here's your little slice. There you go. And I'm just cutting them as thin as I can. They'll just take less time to cook if I have them cut thinner, but you could cut them thicker and just cook for a longer time.
Okay, this
It is breakfast though, so we want them to cook for a shorter time because we would like to eat at some point today, right?
Okay, this is nice and
Of
stirred
course
up.
I want to
Hold on,
eat.
did you see Uriah? She said it's all nice and stirred up.
You got like flecks of stuff, and then it's all wet.
Also, as a family, we'll let you know what this tastes like sugar-wise. We do not use, in most recipes, we cut the sugar by about half. My kids think a lot of things are way too sweet when we eat them in other places. So I don't mind feeding my kids apple crisp for breakfast because we have a lot less sugar than what you're thinking of in a traditional apple crisp. So we'll be back in just a few minutes when we clean this up.
Welcome back to Chuck Wagon, Cowboys.
So anyway, we are doing the topping now. So we are doing a total of 4 cups. Sorry, did I splatter?
You didn't splatter me.
I'm sorry. We're doing a total of 4 cups of oats. We are going to do 2/3 of a cup of brown sugar. Abigail, can you get the brown sugar out? Right there. 2/3 of a cup of brown sugar. I'm just using the bowl that I had already put the apples in, so there's still a little bit of the seasoning in here too. And nope, no more oats. Just trying to get more oats. We don't need more oats. Those are for another breakfast.
Yeah, we don't
We
need
have
any.
oatmeal. We're gonna have strawberry oatmeal another day.
Strawberry oatmeal, yummy. I just take out the strawberries and eat the rest with the topping.
Okay, so we're just gonna mix this up. Abigail, we need some good shakes of cinnamon in here. Because this is a breakfast and I want to have enough bulk to the breakfast, we're having a very thick layer of apple crisp. That's good. Okay, so when I've always made apple crisp in the past, any recipe I've used, I've always doubled the crisp topping because that's my favorite part of the apple crisp. But like you saw, there's not really, for the whole breakfast we're having and the fact that people are going to have yogurt with this, this really isn't a ton of sugar. Our yogurt does not have any sugar in it. But this is going to be a yummy treat because everybody likes apple crisp, right? And because we're doing this challenge and we're trying to just see like the whole idea of feast or famine that we talked about on yesterday's video, we haven't been doing a whole lot for desserts. So this is kind of like a desserty breakfast. It fills the need of breakfast but also gives us kind of a dessert treat. So what I did was I took the apples, threw them in the oven, in the pan for the time that I was going to take to mix this up just so they could get started. Now Uriah, come over with me. We're going to take these out of the oven. These are just the apples. You could do as many apples as you wanted or as little apples as you wanted. Turn on the light. There we go. Now we're going to pour all of this topping on top. Like I said, it might look like a whole lot, but I wanted extra topping on here.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Looks like a whole lot.
One says it looks like a whole lot, the other said it doesn't, so we'll see. So here's our breakfast.
Wow.
Does that look good?
Yeah.
Are you excited about breakfast?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna throw this back in the oven. My oven is a little off, so this is gonna be at about 375, and we will cook it until it is done. I do not know how long this is gonna take, but while that happens, I'm gonna go get people dressed. So we'll see you in a little bit. Bye. So here at breakfast, we have our apple crisp We served it in bowls. Some people put yogurt on top. Some people in the family, I haven't tried mine yet, but some people in the family said that it could use even a little less sugar than what we put in it. And Mark is back. He's like my cameraman now. And so I told you that we had a busy day today. Mark got his blood work done. We are going to do our Bible and our regular stuff. And then we have we have 3 appointments at 2:30. And we're a 1-car family. So Naomi is going to go drop me and Gideon off for his appointment. And then they will go to Naomi and Abigail's chiropractor appointment. And then they will come back and get us at the doctor's office. Right? Yes. So that is our plan for today. So we will see you guys in a little bit when we do lunch. Okay, so here's our food.
Sorry, I dropped the camera.
I still can't smell or taste anything. So Naomi had to season it. So how's it taste, guys?
Tastes good. Very good.
Really good.
So last night with the tacos that we did, like the taco bowls, and we did, Malachi and Gideon must have been really hungry because each of them had thirds, right?
I eat too.
Oh, and Samuel. Well, Samuel, you eat thirds a lot, but these two sometimes don't eat seconds even. But these two both ate thirds last night of the taco bowls, right? Were they really good? You're gonna be quiet.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, it is almost noon. We've got to finish eating because I'm going to do a phone call with my oldest daughter, Virginia. She has her own YouTube channel, This Blessed Life, so you can go look her up. Yeah, you going to talk to her too? And we're going to put Gideon down for a nap because Gideon has a doctor's appointment this afternoon. Right? We're going to go see Dr. Silly Socks?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, and we have merch now.
We don't. Naomi made her mommy a shirt.
So, yes, Naomi made me the shirt. If you like the shirt, let me know. But we don't really actually have merch. And then we used the word merch for someone, and they were like, what's merch? So, it's funny, because then, like, the next day, someone came over, and it was a little girl. She's like 10. And she was like, you guys have your own channel. You guys should have merch. So, it's just funny how it's a younger person word than an older person word. But we don't really actually have merch. I thought it was fun, so I'm gonna wear my shirt today. But I like my little cap. So anyway, we will come back. What? You have something to say? Oh, she wants to talk to his sister too. Maybe. We'll see, okay? So anyway, we are gonna go and we will see you guys at supper time. Hey, you're on day 10? 10 of the challenge. I think we're on day 10. We're having supper. That's what we're doing. So I am making, if you've been to I think it's Bob Evans, they have like chicken and noodles or something like that. I'm making homemade noodles to go in chicken broth with some vegetables. I was like, oh no, I only have 1 onion left. I don't know if I want to use that for this meal. You still hear coughing in the background. I don't know if I want to use that for this meal. And then I was like, I have frozen onions. So I'm doing, this meal is a lot about the noodles, not a lot about the vegetables. So I'm doing 2 stalks of celery, 2 carrots, and maybe a half a cup of onions, and they're cooking in here with broth. So that was 2 quarts of broth that I had already frozen. And then I didn't get a chance to make this recipe on camera. We just got back we went to the doctor. The doctor does indeed think that Gideon has done something to his foot, so we were sent for 5 x-rays. So we will see what they say. But when we got home, I made this, which is eggless noodle dough. So it was 3 cups of flour that you make a well in the middle of on your counter, which you'll still see this flour here. And you do 2 tablespoons of olive oil, but I did butter, and 3/4 of a cup of warm water. So I mixed the butter and warm water together and then poured it into the well and just brought a little bit in at a time. And so that needs to sit for half an hour, and then I will roll it out and put it in our noodles. So we'll be back in a little bit, but that's what's going on. Life just got crazy today. If the noodles turn out good, I will make a video after the challenge that shows how we make the noodles that I tried to make. But if they don't turn out good, I'll just tell you, hey, it was an ultimate failure. You don't want to try those. I won't give you the recipe, and then you won't worry yourself about it. So we'll see you in a little bit to tell you how supper comes out. Okay, so we're back and we're rolling, and she's cutting. And here's our noodles. So we'll see how these come out. We had a learning curve starting at, what was our problem? Oh, it said in the recipe to roll them out and then to fold the dough and cut them that way, but then they just made a sticky mess and they were really hard to get undone. So she started helping me, so that's why we are now rolling them, like cutting them unrolled, right? Yep. So we'll see how they go. They look, I mean, I think they're gonna taste good. The stuff over there is working, so
Cool.
we'll see. But we'll do the whole process for you sometime if these actually worked out. If they don't work out, we'll let you know, and then you don't bother yourself with the process. But there we go. We'll see you in a little bit for supper. Hey, so we had a little problems with the noodles because they should have been floured a little more, but I think they're gonna taste good. And so now we just know to flour them a little more next time so they don't stick together. But I think they're gonna taste good. We'll be at the table in a second. Yeah. Do you like it, Abigail?
That's why I
Do
want
you like it? Does everybody like it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get more.
You're gonna get more. Okay.
All looking for more, and yeah, my bowl's getting close to empty.
It's
Your
really
bowl's getting
good.
kinda empty.
We will perfect the noodles and give you guys a recipe. So we'll see you guys tomorrow on day 11, right? Day 11 of the challenge. I think
I
we're on
have
day
no
11.
idea what day it is.
I think we're on day 11. So we'll see you guys tomorrow.